President.
Thank you very much, SG and the officials. I think before I even go to many of the questions, I want to confirm that we support the decision of Banyana Banyana to boycott the game against Botswana. We support that decision because there is no clear explanation why is Banyana Banyana earning less than Bafana Bafana when Banyana Banyana performs better. It's a sexist decision, and Banyana Banyana must be supported by everyone. Number two, the ANC Youth League and the ANC is not a multiracial organization. It's a non-racial organization. There's a difference between a multiracial and non-racial. Non-racial means that we are an organization open to all races to join the movement. I don't understand. Now, multiracial means that it's a mixture of different races for you to call it a multiracial. Tina was saying that everyone must join the organization. They're open to join. Now, there's this thing that has been used in the ANC, not in the ANC, by people wanting to create an ANC to be a multiracial organization. It's not that. Then the ANC says that because the leader of society, it must reflect, it lobbies, it says that it must reflect, it's a national question, what the society looks like. Now you can't say there is no leadership because there is no Indians and whites. No. It further becomes a democratic organization. Now it says everyone who joins becomes a member of the ANC clique is subjected to internal processes of the organization. What are those internal processes? You contest for positions, you must be nominated, you must be elected. There's nowhere in the constitution of the Youth League or the ANC that says that a structure is unconstitutional if it does not have a certain races in it. Now I feel that I must clarify that because it's a confusion that is caused that does not exist. The constitution of the ANC explains itself on what it is. Malema was fired for economic freedom. Not true. It's a lie. It's a lie. That must be clarified. He was fired for ill discipline. He was fired for contravening the constitution of the ANC and the Youth League. He wanted to create a Youth League to be a cult organization that belongs to him like the EFF. Then the EFF there, no matter how educated you are, you can't even speak. Educated doctors, they run around with water everywhere. Now here in the ANC, you are allowed to bring your views. That's why in the ANC we have got policy conferences, we have got NGCs, we have got meetings, platforms, we have got BGMs. Everyone, we even went further during the local government elections to open up our candidacy to communities. That is the ANC, it's not a cult organization. That's why everyone who wants to form, who behave like cult, we expel them in the ANC. When they try to form their own organization, people move away from them. People like Julius is popular on Twitter. If we can do a Twitter vote, according to Twitter, Julius will be the president of the country today. But our communities of the country reaffirms that the ANC is the only parliament of the people. And the ANC is the first organization to acknowledge its mistakes and problems. It's the ANC. It's not anyone else. The ANC set up an integrity committee. When society said, the ANC, you are deploying people in government who are stealing from the poor. You can't be an ANC that is led by criminals. The ANC set up a committee and said that anyone who's charged of any criminal offense must step aside because the ANC can't be an organization that harbors criminals. It's the ANC. When society is told the ANC that they no longer want to associate with the ANC because it's associated with corrupt people. The ANC says, go and clean yourself and come back clean because we don't want dirty people in the ANC. On the issue of unity, yes. Look, we must unite young people. There's no way we can advance the economic cycle when we're divided amongst ourselves. Conferences came and gone. There was a contestation. There's a new elected leadership. The role of the new elected leadership is to reach out to those that feel disgruntled. We don't have time to purge people here or remove people of the ANC. All the young people that differed, the ANC constitution protects them that they must contest conferences. Now that the conference is done, there's a new elected leadership. The ANC says that everyone must rally behind the new elected leadership. Now the unity is defined. There is no unity beyond that. Economic freedom or debt. It was a slogan for a campaign. It was not a theme of a conference. I think we must correct that. It was a slogan for a campaign. That Baba Naga Malaji, give economic freedom or debt. Then others came, but want to give a renewal and revival. But the conference had its own theme. Look, we are not going to be apologetic. If majority of South Africans are not full participants of their own economic activities of their own country, they are dead. It's true. Because what are you doing in your own country if you are the face of poverty, you are the face of crime, you are the face of unemployment, you are the face of all the bad things, but all the good things belong to only the minorities that were given advantages by a system called apartheid. We are going to fight for the restructuring of our own economy. It must reflect the demographics of the country. I don't know who you are talking about that they are going to come for us, is dead. I don't know if there are mafias in this country that kill anyone that speaks about their own economy. But the country, the democratic country that we belong to, allows us to influence policies that we believe in. The Youth League is a body of opinion in the African National Congress. We influence policy positions of the ANC. We have delegation to conference of the ANC. I sit myself as a president in the NWC of the ANC. I sit in the NEC of the ANC. The SG also sits in the ANC of the ANC. Our role there is to influence youth position in those structures. Yes, the ANC is a ruling party. We are the ANC Youth League of the ANC, which the ANC is a ruling party. The policy positions of the ANC must reflect our influence. Now, if young people are excluded from their own economy or from their own country, it must be the Youth League that becomes the voice of reason, the voice of the opinion in the ANC. Or else, goes back to the issue of the elections. If the Youth League does not address the high level of unemployment in this country, does not address all of the issues that were raised, all the socio-economic challenges that were raised by this country, it's clear that the ANC will lose hegemony. Now, the only strategy of election is to address those issues. People can no longer listen to anything else that won't speak to them. And we had a voice to say that to the ANC, that it can't be that over 70% of unemployment in this country are young people, and expect that they'll go and vote for the ANC again. They've given us 29 years to lead them. Now they want action. They no longer want excuses for that must resolve their own problems. Now on those issues, I felt that I must address it, that there's a new voice. We must sit down. We have not concluded our business of conference. There will be policy positions that we'll be taking. We'll communicate those policy positions that we'll be taking. Then we'll have resolutions that we'll be using to mobilize or influence those that we've deployed in government and all issues of power, so that they reflect what the Youth League wants, which will be the reflection of what the young people want in South Africa. Thanks. On the issue of 20, we've been elected to support the SG of the ANC to a position that maybe is known by you, the media. You said what of president? The succession debate in the ANC is not yet open. The ANC SG is still new in office. They are only 6 months in office. Already we are discussing 2027. In that conference, we were elected by young people from different structures of the ANC. Some of them, they don't even know, don't even have numbers of the SG of the ANC. Now, it's a narrative created to try to divide the ANC. There is no SG of the ANC who has ever came to us and Tula is available to be whatever he wants to be in 2020, because he knows, as a disciplined member of the ANC, that the succession debate of the ANC for next conference is not yet open. Our focus now is on elections to make sure that the ANC reclaims its position in society as a leader of society. Anything else is not for that. Thank you.